Steve wants to get up and say a few words, so I'll let you go first, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Toddy. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I'll square with you. I'm absolutely shitting myself, so bear with me. And this is one of the first times I've actually written a speech, so I'm going to try and read it word for word, otherwise I won't get through it. But thank you, everyone, for being here this morning. I'd like to announce that this year will be my last, and I'll be retiring at the end of the season. On one hand, it's always a hard decision to give up the thing you love most, but on the other, I think my body will thank me for it. I've given everything I can for this footy club, but I think the time is right for me to pass the baton to you boys and take this club forward. Footy is all that I know, and from arriving at Arden Street as a chubby 17-year-old to leaving as a bit of a banged-up 32-year-old, I feel content, I feel proud, and I feel grateful. So I don't want this to be the world's longest farewell tour, so my focus will still be on helping our team any way I can over the next 4 weeks. And I have so many people to thank, but I'll get through the season first and I'll express my full appreciation in due course. It's a bit of a surreal feeling, one that I won't probably be able to fully reflect upon until the final siren goes in my last game, but I'd love to be able to share a little glimpse of what this club means to me. From arriving at Arden Street, when, a few boys remember this, when the resources were minimal, no better than our local clubs back home in mining Wodonga, to the elite facilities we now call home. From this time I walked into the place, I felt right at home, and I've made some amazing friendships and connections along the way. One thing that has remained the same throughout the entire 15 years of my career is the character and care of the people within the four walls of our club. It's our difference, it always has been, and it's those people that have shaped me not only as a footballer, but as a person. This is a special place, and I'll always cherish being a part of this club. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd play over 275 AFL games and be fortunate enough to captain our great club for over 6 years. To start and finish as a one-club player is something I'll be forever grateful for. From winning big finals to losing by 100 points, maybe one or two, a few many times, and all the emotions that come with it, what I've learned is to be grateful for the good times and to stick together as a club during the more challenging times. I think back to those finals wins in 2014 and 15 and how amazing the feeling around the club was, and I truly believe we are putting the building blocks in place right now to eventually go even further than that. Someone once said to me, it goes quickly, and that it does. But the one thing I wanted to achieve personally, every single game I played was to be the best teammate I could be and someone my teammates could rely on. And upon calling time, you realise it's not about the personal accolades or your win-loss ratio. It's about the relationships you make, the friendships you have and the memories you'll take long after your footy career is over. It's pretty good, Toddy, one page before I started choking down, mate. I'm aware we've got training this afternoon, so I don't want to be here all day to thank everyone personally. As I said before, I'll look forward to having those conversations with you all in the next month. But very briefly, to all my teammates, currently, past and present, I'm going to really cherish these last 4 weeks being your teammate, and know you'll always have my support in the future. Thank you to my coaches. Had a few over the journey, so you've all had an immense impact on me, both as a person and as a player. Thanks for backing me and believing in me. Tell a joke, Pip. Do something. Thank you to the board and the football department staff, especially in the room, along with all the staff that have been involved in my journey. I appreciate and value your investment into me as a footballer and as a person. To the medical team, we probably spent a bit too much time together, probably more than we'd both would like to, but thank you for continuously helping me, trusting me, and allowing me to safely push the boundaries of what's possible to play with, and I hope I can roll out of bed a little easier next year. To my family and friends, especially my parents, mum and dad, old boy's here today, made the trip, thanks for that, Dad. It takes a village, and I'm so appreciative of the unconditional support and love over the journey. To my wife Shan and Pippa, without question, you've always put me and my career first. Your sacrifice, love, Shan's your rose-coloured glasses, have kept me balanced and put life into perspective during some very tough times. I'm forever grateful, and I can't wait for our next chapter as a family. And in closing, When I look back and think of these years, the memory I'll treasure most is pulling on the North Melbourne jumper with my teammates and having my family and friends supporting me. This is a special club, boys. We're all very lucky to be a part of it, so embrace it and enjoy it. Thank you. Hey, Jody boy. The joys. Thanks, mate.
You got it out.
Top of his button.
Well,
Proud of you. Thanks, Sylvie. Great having you. Ian Wood.
you dog.
Hey, Archie boy. Thanks, boys.
Love you.
Hey, big fella. What's up? Awesome. That's it, Thanks, brother.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
It's a hard speech.
Yeah, Shazel.